This is Edinburgh, Scotland. A man stands gazing down at the city below. Adam Smith, the 18th century economist and philosopher who has just passed his middle years. Adam Smith, in his later life, wearing academic robes, rests his hand upon a globe. This globe is not mere decoration. It symbolizes that the society and theories he described in The Wealth of Nations represent an order that operates not just in Scotland, but across the entire world.
"5 o'clock and all's well. 5 o'clock and all's well."
Dawn has not yet broken. In this hour, when darkness still lingers, Adam Smith begins his walk. Adam Smith loved to walk, lost in thought, talking to himself. So notorious was the incident of him walking in his nightgown that people called him comically absent-minded. But the truth was, he was an observer. Wherever his eyes rested, questions about the world awaited. Kirkcaldy, nestled on Scotland's eastern shore. In 1723, Adam Smith was born here. Though his father had passed before his birth, his mother, daughter of a landed family, ensured he wanted for nothing. The harbour opened to the Baltic Sea, where ships arrived bearing Norwegian timber and Danish flax, departing laden with Scotland's coal, salt and fine linen cloth. Day after day, the docks hummed with the work of sailors and labourers hauling cargo. Beyond the waterfront, factory chimneys punctuated the skyline, their smoke curling into the Scottish air. This harbour was young Adam Smith's walking ground, his open classroom. For Adam Smith, to walk was to think. 1737. 14-year-old Adam Smith arrives at the University of Glasgow. Glasgow, a city shedding its medieval stillness, rising as a hub of Atlantic commerce. Inside the classroom, Francis Hutcheson taught him the value of human morality and liberty. Outside, Smith witnessed how those ideas moved through the world. Tobacco lords strode past in scarlet coats, wealth on full display, the power of capital made visible. Down the lanes, in the blacksmith's forge, hammers never stop. One man heats the iron, another cuts, another shapes the point. Young Adam understood. When labor divides, the world awakens. Tools from the forge laid out at the market stalls.
What warranty can you give on the edge?
What can I get for a penny? I'll take 2 today.
Fresh mutton. Get your fresh mutton here.
The market was a place of urgency, people searching for tonight's dinner. People glanced at the price of meat, of bread. But young Smith was watching something else. Not the goods, the merchants. Why did the butcher cut his meat? Was it kindness? Concern for hungry strangers?
No!
No. He did it for himself, to feed his family, to earn his coin. It was pure self-interest, nothing more. The baker worked for the same reason. The brewer, too. Bread and ale, all made in pursuit of their own survival.
Many thanks.
To Smith, everyone in the market seemed to act only for their own gain. Yet somehow they provided what others needed most. If all pursued only self-interest, why did the market not fall into chaos, but move in such harmony? Smith felt a quiet curiosity toward this invisible order. (1740). 17-year-old Smith sets out for Oxford, eager for a wider world and deeper learning. Oxford, the city of knowledge. Oxford, the city of knowledge. A place of prestige, but also of lethargic professors and privileged students. Yet there were others, far removed from such prosperity, dwelling in the shadows, like lanes where no sunlight reached. Like alleyways where sunlight never reached, the city's other faces lay hidden in shadow. Low-wage laborers working day to day, the urban poor driven from the countryside. Smith witnessed it. Where there is great wealth, there is great inequality. For one very rich man, there must be hundreds of poor. Wealth was growing. So why did some remain so poor? This gap, this imbalance, lingered in Smith's mind. The long day draws to a close. Night falls. Adam Smith has returned to Kirkcaldy after years of journey. A small study, the scratch of a quill, nothing more. Middle-aged now, home at last, he writes answers to the questions he has carried since boyhood. What is the wealth of a nation? When all pursue their own gain, why does society not collapse? As riches multiply, why do so many remain poor? Smith's life was a long walk, gathering questions destined to become the wealth of nations. The annual labor of every nation is the fund which originally supplies it with all the necessaries and conveniencies of life. The questions of a curious boy asked while walking became an answer that moved the world. 1776, the year the wealth of nations entered the world, stands as a turning point in human history. In Philadelphia, the Declaration of Independence, drafted by Thomas Jefferson, was proclaimed. This declaration, demanding freedom from political oppression, spread new values of liberty and equality across the globe. The wealth of nations declared freedom from economic tyranny, an economic revolution. In Industrial Revolution Britain, the wealth of nations critiqued mercantilist overreach and articulated the principles of the free market. Government steps back. Individual choice, prices, competition lead the economy. The market economy we know today began here. Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations, the birth of modern economics.
Good day. I am Adam Smith, the author of The Wealth of Nations. Shall we begin?